right, let's see. Woo. Hey, y'all. See if we're live. We are live. All right. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna give everybody a hot second to come in here. I forgot to turn the glue bottle on, so I hope we get hot enough. So I'm still a mess from last week. I got a bunch of stuff out here. I thought of a third project, so I'm still kind of picking out something for that. And a ribbon. I didn't even grab a ribbon for tonight. What? What the what? So I'm gonna let everybody hop in while I look. That daggone ribbon I was looking for. Actually, I forgot. Let's see if I can find something real quick that'll work. Dang on it. I need to get my ribbon out, y'all. I don't need much, so let's see what I got here. Drawers are overstuffed. I apologize, y'all. I forgot the ribbon at the last minute. Alright, we're just gonna pull one out. We can always take it out later. That's just for purposes. Anyway, so we'll just use this one. I don't know if I'll use ribbon in the other things. They're gonna be small designs. Tonight I'm gonna be trying to show you how to do a few small designs because I know everybody's got a lot of craft shows coming up. So I thought I'd show you a few small things. This is new to me. I've never done one of these tonight. So again, tonight you're going to be learning with Susan. Hi. Okay, these are, they call them, oh, this is blue on the box on the back. I got these from Dawn. She's in the group. I think she has those in her shop. But it looks like you have really not a whole lot of room in here. Hey, Susan, how are you? So we're just gonna, we'll keep that little turd burglar there. I was playing around with that. They give you this little cup here to fill in, and they just slip around, like let's say a bottle of wine. You want to go give your people a gift. Hey, Darlene, how are you? Yeah, you just want to go give your host a gift or something like that. They also slip around candles, and so sorry, I forgot to bring a candle down to show you. But you could do them for decorations. Okay, let's pretend that let's find something that's gonna act as a candle here. Let's say this is a candle. Okay, this is too small, obviously. Let's say this is a nice candle. Hey Terry, hey Linda, hey Kathy. And that's, you know, a nice candle on a pillar. You could do them on those as well, and build them up. You know, you need a little bit taller candle. So you probably wouldn't make these, you know, you can make them as big as you want, I guess. But wouldn't that be cool? Look, I know this is not a candle. I'm sorry, I forgot to bring the candle down. I thought I had one down here. You could also put, you know, like if you want to give somebody a tumbler. These make great baby items. You can find something like around a baby bottle or something for a shower gift, or, you know, or a tumbler for Christmas or something. You could build one and make it like that. So anything that these fit around, you could use it for, like something like this. We might do this tonight, if I have time, but maybe even something like that, you know. Something like that, and then you can build your bouquet here and build it taller out here. I don't know if I'd do that, but that's just another idea. Okay, so that's what we're using. We're going to try to do two. We're going to do like a candy theme. So I just pulled out all kinds of funness, and I figured I'd try to do maybe a fall one. Okay, since like Thanksgiving and everything is coming up here. Excuse me. So first off, you just want to cut your foam. And I'll be darned if I don't have my knife down here. Yeah, I got my old one. So we're just going to kind of poke this. I just cut a little block out here. And I'm just going to kind of just poke that in there. I'm just going to kind of try not to cut my hand. And just kind of cut around. Okay. And we're just going to stuff this little block of foam in here. We want it to kind of be tight. Doesn't matter if it, I don't think it matters if it really sticks over, okay? I'm going to tell you it doesn't, but like I said, guys, we're learning this together tonight. Okay? This one, I think we'll just throw back in there for a stuffer in case I need it later. Let's see, I think we can probably get away. Guys, I always save all my scraps. I always save all my scraps. Because you never know when you just need to fill a hole, stuff something in there, keep it tight or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, kind of make your line in there. Hey, Tracy. Sorry if I'm just saying hi to anybody. We're just kind of, I use a bread knife. We're just going to kind of cut around and make a shape. Okay, again, like I said, it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to fit. Okay. So I think I'll put the, I might cut that down just a little more even. And then we're just going to cram it in there. Okay. And I'm not gluing it. Because if, let's say they want to take it out and, or you want to make, or, you know, they want to use it for something else. It's not going to go nowhere. Basically my point if you put it in there nice and tight. Okay, so let's get going on. I just bought this cheap bottle of wine. You see me open it tonight. No, I'm just kidding. I don't drink wine. I don't like wine. I don't drink wine. I'll be on my mood day. So yeah, so let's get going. Like I said, guys, this is making me nervous. I've never done one of these. So what we're going to do is just wrap it around our wine bottle to hold it. Give it some stability. I'm waiting for the... Oh, no, crap. I turned that up too high. I did. Whoops. So, like I said, I just got a bunch of little picks out here to see what will happen, guys. Let's see what happens with this. Let's have some fun with it. Okay? Let's learn together. That's what I like doing. So let's start with the fall. I got some fall leaves. Got some, don't know what I'm, you know. Hey, Emily, how are you? Hey, LaDonna, I don't know if I said hi to you. If I missed anybody. So we got some of these, frillies. We got a pumpkin. These are all from Hobby Lob's. 40% off sale. So we got all these. I don't think we need a whole lot in this, but guys, you know me, I never know what I'm doing. So, oh, I also found this. I took it off something else. Guys, everything I take off, I save. Because you never know when you can reuse it. Recycle, reuse, y'all. What if we want to put this up here when we're done? What am I talking? Yes, right? That's what I'm talking about. Just saying. Okay. Oh, we might use that. I just got all kinds of crap out here, guys. Let's start with this one. I don't know if this flower's going to be too big. This might be going way too big or going too big or whatever the saying is, y'all. I can't think of it. Okay, so I got this one. Okay. It's a nice pick. Again, Hobby Lob's. And that one, I'm sure you can find it. They're all 40% off. I cannot believe they're not 50% off and Christmas is. I don't get that, guys. Number on that's FPT134. Alright. Like I said, I know Dawn, WREATH Decor, Dawn, that's here. She's a member of the design group as well. She has these in her shop. She brought them to me down at the retreat, which was very sweet. So I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to do some of these and whatnot. So let's just spread this stuff out. Okay, make sure your leaves are all turned in the correct way. So we're just going to set this one out kind of to the side, so I'm going to have to cut this down. I've got another one if I feel like it needs one, but I don't think it's going to need, I really don't think it's going to need two. But you never know. There they are. So let's find the clippers. So I'm going to cut this down. How's everybody's week been? I painted doors at work yesterday. I make signs for a living, but I painted doors yesterday. Just so I could go outside because we were kind of slow. I was like, you know what? Go get me some paint and I'll paint some doors. Outside doors. I was like, I had something to do. I can't just act like I don't have nothing to do all day, y'all. Can't do it. Alright, so let's add this into this side. But I am going to bend this down so it angles in there nicely. And I should have done that with pliers before I cut that off. That would have been smart. Let's see if I can do it now. Yeah. Okay. This way we can angle that in, okay? So let's, maybe I did that too much. I'll bend it out just a tad. Let's get some glues on here. Okay. Let's get some glues on there. I know, it has been a long week, and it's on a Wednesday. Lost that. Alright, so we're going to stick that down there. I might need a little shim in there, so when that happens, y'all, you go back to your garbage. Find you a little shimmer. A little shimmer of hope to hold it. Okay, we're going to cram that in there now. I'm going to try. There we go. There we go. That held it. See, I just used a little bit of extra foam on there. Clean that up. Push that down in there. Okay, so now we got this coming up here. All right. Now I'm going to add some of, let's start with that. I think I want to use some of these varnishes to break up some. I'll use those. Let's see what I got in here. You know what? I just found these. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, let's wait on those. These are Hobby Lobby. These are FP1907. Hey, Rhea, how are you? Hey, Dawn. Oh, hey, I was just telling them these are, I bought these from you. I just don't have the number, or if you want to put that in there. All right, let's see what we got here. See how we can break this up. Okay, let's see. I pulled this one down. I can use those. So I think I could break this into, let's start with, I'm gonna cut it long just because I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Let's start with one there, and we'll do this one. And then we kind of got three, and if we have to break this one up, we will. So let's start with this long one here. We'll clip that little nubbin off there. Okay, and I think I'm going to stick this one kind of down underneath here. Actually, I'm going to go between this leaf so it adds a little bit of extra color in here. Let's try that. You kind of got to pick and choose your battles, I think, with these, because you don't have a lot of foamage. My new word tonight, foamage. So let's get that one down in there. We'll just kind of intermingle these bad boys right here. Okay, so we're just kind of adding some filler down here. We might have to pick, and we might have to, let's see, I think I am going to break, I only have, I only have one of these. This might not have been a wise choice. I'm going to have to pick these. That's all right. I'm just going to cut that right there and make a whole, another one right here. So we'll just pick these. If you don't have the pick machine, guys, you can always use the wooden picks. Okay. Oh, never mind. I'm going to go right in that glue gun, y'all. And I totally missed that. I got to move this glue. I'm going to put my hand right in there. Not glue gun, glue pot. That'll be worse. Let's get this, let's angle it this way. That might be better. There we go. Woo! Hello. Alright, so let's dip some of these in here. Let's stick some of those out that side. Hope these turn out, guys. I'll get embarrassed if it doesn't turn out. I'm doing it in the class. But hey, I like to show you new things. I like it when we learn together. That's even better. That's a plus. Let's try to pick this one. Alright, so we picked that one. So let's put this one over here on this other side. We've got one more we might save just till later. Okay, we might add one more in the back or something. We're going to take this one out. This one's seeming extra long to me. So I'm going to take that one off. Okay, I'm going to pull this one over here. Just kind of bend that. And I think I'm going to add this one over to the side. Oh. Okay, glue on my nails. But we are going to have to pick this one as well. Because we're out of stemmage. Stemmage, I've got foamage. We got a lot of edge going on tonight, guys. So I'm just going to go in at an angle here, just to get that one in there. Okay. Just add a little color. Okay. I really wish I wouldn't have cut that poking off so short, but guess what? It's over with. I did it. Add this one in. Oh, you know what? I'm going to add that one in there. Just, we need something right here, right? Let's add that one straight down. Okay. I did. They're small but mighty. I guess we'll see how mighty this is by the time I get done with it. We'll just see how mighty this is. Oh, dang it, Bobby. We just ripped that sucker right off there. I have to glue that back on. I think I picked it too close to the Fuji popper. I think I did. Let's see if that holds. I think it will. We glued it back on. See how cute these are turning out already? Right? Right? Okay. Let's go with, I was going to put this biggin thing in here, but I think it's just going to be way too, well, we could have put this over on this side, but that's too much overkill. So that goes into the throw pile. So let's add some of these frillies in here, okay? And again, this is another Hobby Lobs. Okay, so we're just going to break some of these apart. Okay. All right, let's go snip some of that off. And just pull them out. I am going to pick this one, I think. I shouldn't, but I'm going to twist these, guys. Sometimes you can just twist instead of pick. Okay, let's just bend these out, spread those out a little bit. So we want a little bit of height I want that much. I really wish I would have put that pumpkin so far down in there, guys. Like I said, I told you, I've never done one of these before, so I'm right in with you. So I'm gonna have to get my little pliers. My hands can't do it. There we go. My glues are sticking. Things are sticking. Okay, so we'll just drape these around. We can kind of bend these or not. Let's break a couple more of these off. And then, of course, the tags on there. Of course. These are really cute ideas for Christmas, for gifts. These are great ideas for your craft shows. Kathy, for your Monday, what's that called? The first Monday. It'd be cute for that. You know, it's a less expensive item, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to twist that, was I? Is what I'm trying to say for your craft shows and whatnot. That's a lot less expensive item that you can sell. Yeah, put on your tables and whatnot. So let's try to get this one in here. Without dripping the glue all over like I just did. So let's get this one kind of over in here. If I can get that one in there without the pliers. There we go. Okay, so see, it's building up. Looks tiny, right? Hey, Miss Susie Brown, what's going on, girl? How's that knee? Saw you got out in the garden. It's awesome. Looks like you're doing well, girl. You are doing well. It is awesome. I know, that's what I'm talking about, Kathy. All right, Dawn? Yeah, realtor gifts? Oh, cool, Lori. Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah, they're just super awesome little realtors gifts. I was trying to think of what they'd be good for. Dawn just brought up another one for realtors gifts. You get, great baby shower. Not that you want to take wine to, well, yeah, you do want to take wine to a baby shower sometimes. For the one that ain't pregnant. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Or give it to her. Say, hey, this is for after the baby comes. Just saying. After the baby comes. Which one do I want to use? Got that one over there. I think I need... Oh, these need to go over here too. Yeah, guys, we're just winging it tonight. Because like I said, I've never done one of these. We're just going to have fun with it. We're just going to have some fun. Okay? And if I don't, I'll just open this bottle of wine. Chug it. See if I can get in here. See it? They are small to work with. But like y'all said, they are mighty. They hold a lot. Hold a lot. All right, so we got all that going on in there. I think I just need, we'll just stick this last one kind of out in here. And you know what? I'm thinking about yanking that pumpkin off, y'all. And sticking it up higher. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I can do that later if I feel like I need to. I shouldn't have cut that down so daggone low. But, live and learn, y'all. Nothing is never, not fixable, in my opinion. Not in my world. I think I can't get that off. Not in my world. Everything is fixable. Like I said, I just twist these. If you don't want to pick it, you don't have a pick machine, you can tape it. Use your floral tape. Okay. So these don't twist real nice like this one. So we're going to pick it. And we're going to try to pick it. Let's see if this booger likes me. Kinda. And then I'm going to snip the pick off. just to give me a little extra something to stick in there, okay? That's all I needed. All right, so we'll stick this one, hopefully. Oh, Moses, down there, oh my goodness. There we go. There we go. I think that was too high. Loop that around there, there. I don't know, guys, I'm not crazy about it, but guess what? We should have rotated these colors. That was my mistake. I just realized they were two different colors, so not bad. Not bad. Whatever. Looks alright. And then, like I said, if you want to add a few more leaves around the bottom, let's see. Do you want the darker? I don't think I want the darker. I think I want the lighter. Yeah, that's right. Yes. Thanks, Dawn, for throwing that in there. Yeah, you're right, Tracy. Perfect. Perfect. Sorry if I'm missing any comments. Let's throw a couple of these in here. Let's kind of cover up that foam. Let's just see what this will look like first before we stick it in there. No glue, like no oven. I think I am going to stick some of these in there. Maybe I should stick the fern. Let's try a piece of this. Let's try a piece of this fern with some filler down here. Put that down in here. Okay. A little bit of greenery on that side. And just a little bit of greenery over here. This is the funness about it, because you can play with these and just make them up as you go along. That's what I'm doing, you know, I'm just saying. I'm making it up as I go along. Okay. Let's stick that one over here to kind of even that side out. Okay, so we covered up all that greenery. I'm not sure. I'm sure we'll need these, guys. I'm thinking I'm just going to add a couple more pieces of this fern, and this one will be dunder. This one will be done. So this one is it's not a pusher. Oh, dang it, did I cut that? I cut that in the wrong spot, so we're going to have to kind of put a little dot of glue on there, guys. Let that dry for a minute so that doesn't come off. Yeah, I was showing it on the wine tumbler, Dawn. So that would be cool. There's so many things. You just got to think, you know, just think, what in the heck can I put this on? Like I said, I just wish I would have brought the bottle. Dang it, I just did that again. Did it again. Oh my goodness. Let's just bend this one. Oh my goodness, look at my flowers. Let's just bend this one. Ow, dang it. Oh! I need some new needle nose. I'm just breaking that plastic right now. These things are crap. Oh, so we're just going to bend. Excuse me. I choked on my spit. Let's just bend that one down. Maybe. Some thick wire in there. Hang on. Should have done the glue. It's not going nowhere. We're just going to cut it anyways. Yeah, they're super cute. And they're just cute little, oh, excuse me, guys. Just cute little gifts. And so many ideas that you can do with them. And they're really super expensive. It's a super great way to use up excess things you got laying around, scraps. You know, you can make them as big as you want, as little as you want. And that's the coolness of these, you know. Well, there, I think this one's, I'm going to call this one done. I don't think I need that big, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, I wonder if I took the pumpkin, I threw my flower over there. I could take the pumpkin off and add that flower in here. Let's try that, dang it. I'm not gonna be happy till I try it. Let's see here what we got. We got this one, and now I don't know where I threw my flower. I threw it over here. Oh, here it is. I still think this one might be too big. But you could go with this green one. Stick that in there. I really hate to pull my pumpkin off, but I'm going to just for teaching purposes. I can always glue it back on, okay? Hey, Michelle. Alright, so we got the pumpkin on. Okay, so let's say we got this. You could just do floral. So here's just florals. We could put this, let's cut this off here. This is another Hobby Lobby. Another Hobby Lobby jobby right here. Okay. Hi, Denise. Sorry for saying hi to anybody. Kind of hitting my glue now, so I gotta kind of pick and choose where I stick this. Yeah. Dang, I am running out of spots. Susan used a lot of glue. Evidently she used a lot of glue. So we're going to make a hole. We're going to pre-hole. There we go. We got a pre-hole in there. Oh, and I just bend everything down. That's alright. We can bend it back up. Just trying to show you for purposes. Guess what? We're gonna sacrifice this one. And just set it in there, just so I can show you. So here's that. You could do a flower in there. Okay. I really kind of wanted that a little bit longer, but I just wanted to show you that aspect of it. Okay. I think I jacked. Oh, I did jack that one up, didn't I? That one goes there. Okay, so you could do the flower. You could do the pumpkin. Like I said, I think I would, if I did this, put this back in there, I'd angle it, and I wouldn't stick it down so far and make it higher. Okay, you could do the green flower in there. Okay, but which one do y'all like better? Which one do y'all like better? I'm trying to see if I got a white pumpkin. I do have. A white one. I just can't find it. But we got this. I'm kind of liking that. Kind of like that flower. Then I also like that pumpkin. Kind of liking the pumpkin. So let's straighten our thing back up here that I smashed. And we're just going to take this and we're going to glue that. It's kind of like a, hide in there. We're just going to put a little glue in that. Okay, because we're going to make a new hole. Because I want this higher and at an angle. So I'm going to stick it kind of at an angle out like that. So I'm going to pre-poke a hole. Okay, I'm going to stick some glue in there. I'm going to pump, ooh! I'll pump that plumb full glue. Holy Moses. There, that's better. It's higher. And then what I was saying earlier, let's get rid of some of this stuff. You could also, this I saved off another project, and we could take this and wire. I don't know if I've got any. I don't know if I can get wires. Yeah, I can. Let's just take some wire. Throwing that one over there. I can use that for something else. Then I've lost my wire I had earlier. Get this glue off. Anyway, you could do this. Let's just glue it on there. I'm never going to drink this bottle of wine, so we're just going to glue it on there. We're just going to glue it on there. Okay. And then you could trim these if it's too long. And like I said, I saved this from another project. Okay. I saved this from another project that I was doing. And see, there's that. So, and then you can trim these down I'll leave that one long. And then I think I would just trim, give that one a little haircut over here. Well, there you go. Aren't those cute? Aren't those adorable? Stop the rest. I know I did like the green flower too, Deb. Or I'm sorry, Terry. But I think I have something upstairs that'll match. That I use this pick in, so that one will match something I got. So I'll just keep that one. Like I said, I'm never gonna drink that bottle of wine. So let's get on to a Christmas. You want to see a Christmas one, or do you want to see? Hold on, please. You want to see a Christmas one, or do you want to see like this little mason jar? And I can show you how I did this mason jar. We're getting low on time, so at least I showed you that. I had all these fun picks out for a Christmas one. But I think I'd like to do, I do have one of those left. I might put in there. We'll throw that on top there. I'll throw the rest in my fall stuff. Jar. You want to see the jar? Hey, I got separate piles now, y'all. I got separate piles. All right, so let me explain. Let me go find this glitter snow that I got. I'm gonna do. I had it out. I brought it down. I brought it down here. Oh, I did bring it over here. I thought I left it over there in the kitchen part. It's called glitter snow. You can get this on Amazon. That's where I got it. And what it is really cool. It's a really light, fluffy, whipped. It's really light and fluffy. And all I did was take like a paintbrush. And let me zoom in here. What I did was just kind of, you know, moshed it around here so that it looked like snow. Okay. And it's called glitter snow. And it has the sparkle to it and everything. So now this looks like it has snow coming down. But it's real light and fluffy, and it's really cool stuff. And it's texture, you know, it's got that texture and everything to it. So it's really cool. So, and then I just added these fairy lights. These are the ones I get from Amazon. I tell you guys about all the time. They're string lights. They're 7.2 feet. You get 6 of them in this box, y'all. And these are not, this one's a bright white. These are the warm white. But Ting Mayo Fairy String is what it is on Amazon. And like I said, you get 6 of those in a box. And look, the remote is so simple to hide in your design. And it has one of those nickel batteries, so you're not spending a fortune on batteries. And the batteries come with it. I feel like I'm talking a mile an hour. I feel like I'm talking a mile an hour here, guys. Alright, so let's get going on this. This is what I was going to do with the other candle holders. So I might leave those out. We might use those. Let's see here. I got these I might use. I think I'm definitely going to use these unless I can find see a flower over there I can use real quick, or look it over there, see if I see anything. And these, I forgot this. I forgot to tell you this. This was a ball jar, and it was already tinted blue. All I did was, I'm sorry, the lights were from the Amazon. They're called like Ting. They're called LED Starry String Lights. You can get them in the bright white and the warm white. And they're Ting, T-I-N-G, M-I-A-O Fairy String, Christmas Decor. But anyway, I spray painted this with the etched glass look, Rust-Oleum spray paint and stuff. Okay. And stuffed it with a little bit of foam. I did leave about this much hanging out so I can kind of hide this in my design so it's not hanging down. I'm about to lose my britches. Alright, so let's just, let's throw this in there. All right, let's see what happens here tonight. I really wish I had a flower of some sort. This is old from Ashland, probably Michael's. I only have one of these, so I'm going to get rid of it in this design. Okay, because we need some height. And this is just a glitter pick. Okay. Just kind of a glittery pick. I'm just going to spread that out. Okay. Knocking most of the glitter out. So we want it kind of spread out. These, when they make these, they kind of stick together. Which is kind of crap, but guess what? We can unstick them. So I want it kind of branchy looking, so it's kind of spreads out. We are going to cut this because I only put the foam a little bit down in there. And this is the spray foam. Okay, so I think we're going to cut it. Let's cut it about yay. I'd rather use the green foam, but I already have this in here. We're going to use that tonight. Oh, I just threw one of my things away. Just did it. So we're just going to glue this one in here. Okay. I'm just going to go right straight down. Right in the center. Okay. Right straight down the center. Okay. So now we got a little bit of, this may be too long for what I'm going for here, but guess what? We're going to do it anyway. And now I think I'm going to use, oh, dang it, I only got one of those. I thought that was something fun. So I think we're going to use, I'm really second guessing myself right here tonight on one of my choices. Kind of like a hole, please. I got something better I can use that I like. I am going to use these. Love these. I really love these. I wish I had more of that. I wish I had more of that frosted pick right there. That's what I thought I pulled out. So let's start with maybe not that. Let's start with some of these. Don sent me some of the fun glitter stuff that we all like, but I don't have it yet. I do have some bigger ones, but let's just start with this one. Oh, did you find them? Thanks, Deb. They're awesome, guys. I'm telling you, you get like 6. You get like 6 of them for like $7. What was it, Deb? Like under $8. And look, they come. I know it doesn't look like you get 6, but you get. This is it, you know, and then 7 feet long, you know. So, and it's a no-brainer to try to find, you know, to try to hide into your design. I mean, it's just a no-brainer to try to hide that in your design. All right, so this one we're going to kind of curve just a little bit. Let's cut a little bit more out of that. We don't want a bunch of stems necessarily shining down in our business down there. Okay. So again, these are just fun little centerpieces. Ooh, I used some of that already. And this is a Hobby Lobby pick. Okay. Only like $2.99. You get them 50% off. You know, you got very little money in this design. Oh, did you? I know they're perfect for stuff, guys. And like I said, they're 7 feet. 7 feet. You get 7 feet of lights. You can't really beat that. And to beat that, you know, instead of that stupid big box of batteries, you know, that a lot of these fairy lights come with, it's a no-brainer. It's just a no-brainer. Then you get 6 projects out of it. Or if you need to put 2 in a project, yeah, you're good to go. You know, for a couple bucks a piece. Couple bucks a piece. Alright, so we're just kind of getting this down in here. Just going all the way around here. Okay, just kind of filling in here. I think I'll use some of these whiteness in there. I think I will use some of that. I really wish I had some. I'm looking over. I keep looking over here, y'all. See if I got some white, smaller white flowers for Christmas. I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing them right now. So we may just have to adapt and excel and come up with something. But did everybody like the wine project? Wasn't that cool? Weren't those cool? Hopefully you guys got some of those. You could try those. Really cool. Spread that one out very good. Not spread that one out very good. So again, this is going to be like a project that you've got. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 of these in. We are going to add just a few other little florals because you want to hide that. You could also add a bow just around this edge. I would use probably a 5/8 or a 3/4 1-inch tops. I would say 1-inch tops. And we'll probably do that. We'll probably hide some of this with the bow. I don't have any ribbon out, but guess what? Okay, get that in there. Just adjust these. Ooh, that one just went wonky. I did that the wrong. What am I doing with that? Oh, I did it the wrong way. Did it too much or something. Oh, I didn't get it in enough either. Okay, so we got this coming through here. All right, so I think I'm going to add around the bottom. I think I want to add, guys, I'm always looking for supplies here. I think I'm going to add some of these. I love these. This is a go-to pick of mine for Christmas. Okay, so we're going to tear up 2 of these picks. And this is a Hobby Lobby pick. I've had so many daggone stupid calls today from spamness. It's drove me insane. But I have, some days are just worse than others. Just saying. Okay, I'm feeling like I need something else in here. I'm going to have to go. Alright, so I'm just going to straighten all these wires out so I can cut them all at the same time. Okay, these are good because they pick apart. So we're just going to kind of cut these all down about the same time so we save a little time. I'm going to try to. And we got it. Okay, so we got that. I don't know why this one looks so much longer. Oh, so wait, it was turned. I just spread this out a little better. There we go. So I think I'm going to add these down around the bottom. Okay. This is going to kind of hide a lot of this. I'm kind of going in between here, and I'm just kind of bending those a little bit. Okay, we might need more. I don't know. So I'm going to cut those down a little bit more. I'm going to cut those down just a little bit more. Okay, again, we're just coming right in around the sides, bending it, shaping. Okay, see how that's kind of turning out looking? Okay. I love this pick. I've used, I think I bought some more last night. But I need to go. I got pretty many, but I love using this one in designs. Any design, all designs. Try not to glue my wire there. Okay. Oh, we did use. I think we did pretty well here on that. We did pretty well. Okay, so we got that. Make sure we're kind of even around town. Let's just pull this one over here. And I think we might put a bow right in here. So don't think I'll use this one. Actually, I'm going to. I'm sticking it right down in the center, y'all. I'm just saying. Add a little more ambiance in there. Just spread that around and weave that in there. Okay, weave that around. Ooh, I think I messed that up. I don't know. Might take that out. Wish I could get that right in the center. Can't. Let's see. Let's work with these a little better. Bent that. That's the problem. I bent this one. Okay, so we got those. Still need something else. So let's see what we got here on the table to make this happen. Could use those. Oops. I'm losing stuff in the garbage can. Those are too close a color. And these are different. Oh, please. Let's see here. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? I need another texture, y'all. Ooh, oh my goodness. I wonder if these would work. I forgot about these. I got stuff everywhere. Oh, I know, right, Deb? Oh my goodness, guys. We're going to use these. These are from Sims. Shoot, I wish I had Dawn pick me up more of these. This is CS5060. But I think we're going to use some of these just to keep it kind of neutral. Because again, this is probably going to be mine. It matches my Christmas. Oh, I hope I didn't cut that too short. And we're just going to kind of go in between these picks here. And just go straight. Yeah, I did cut that too short. So we'll have to pick that one. I got a little too rainy there with my cutters. But I love this. It's got the nuts and the pine cones and different kind of greeneries and stuff. So it's really cool. So I'm just kind of weaving this in between here. Okay, so see how that's adding just that other texture in here? Isn't that cool? It's keeping it really neutral. Now you could add as much color as you want. You could add, I guess at this point you could add, I just don't, my florals are super huge. This one back here is driving me nuts. It seems so long, so much longer than the others. That's all right. So let's just add a few of these in here. I love this pick. I added to a lot of wreaths in there. Let's try not to cut that one down so much. Okay, I'm just going to keep adding this around in between our, trying to keep it, you know, in perspective, size-wise. I really wish, I'll pull that up about like that. Just mess with your stuff till you get it the way you like it. Okay. Let's see, around between that one. Gotta go in here. Oops. I think I hit some glue there. I hate it when I hit my own glue. My hands don't work good enough to get it through there. Oh, I'll just flip that and turn that. Okay, so see how that's kind of just coming around? And we just added that extra, couple other little colors. I mean, we'll have to go back in here and spread out and straighten out some of our little things here. But where did I say I'm gonna add a bow somewhere? So let's just add one more of these, I think. Let's just add one more over here. I'm just gonna spread them and see where you need it. Okay. I'm gonna just keep pulling your stuff out. I didn't get that one in there far enough. I did not. Oh, it bent on me. Dang it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so just fluff these out around town here. And then, like I said, if you wanted to add a little bow right here, just done with those. I could use, let's see, I had some silver sitting here. Hey, Bobby. I had a roll of silver sitting up here earlier. What the heck did I do with that? I swear I just hit it. Well, let me grab another roll of silver real quick. Just so I can show you. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, please. That would look no. I want silver. Let's use this. I can't find my silver. Probably right out my face and I can't see it. Let's use this. This is a, couldn't tell you where I got this. This might be old time pottery. This might be an old time pottery. But since my Christmas color is for this color, I'm just going to make a small bow. Let's see here. What's just a kind of a, let's do about a 6-inch tail. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Deb. Thanks, everybody. Ooh, look at the back on that. Daggone, where did I get this? This is www.offray.com. This is an old one, but this one's really nice. Glittery and sparkly. So let's just bring this down here. We're going to make about a, let's see, about a 3-4 inch loop. Okay. Here. I'm just going to bring it back over the top here. Do the same thing. We're just going to, we're not even twisting. We're just coming over the top. Okay. Because I think we're just going to do, let's do a 3-inch. This one I might twist. No, I'm not. That one. Ooh, I made that too long. Pitch that. My hands don't do this well, y'all. My hand. My thumb is not my friend. Let's do a 1/3. Okay. I'm just going to put that one in there, about the same size. Okay. No, it's not the same size, Susan. Okay. Then let's just add a, we'll just add a zip tie. Okay. Gotta hold this. See, my hands don't work well. Get that in there. Okay. A lot of times, guys, I use my zip tie as a pick. Okay. I use my zip tie as a pick. And we could take this other little ribbon right here. I got this. Okay, so let's pull that out. Okay. We just got 3 little loops here coming out. So let's dovetail that. And we'll dovetail this one a little bit longer. Woo! That was a... I look like big fangs on a vampire. I swear I look like vampire teeth on that dude did. I'm just saying. Okay, so see how I've got this right here? All I'm going to do is cut that down. And if you wanted to, guys, if you don't want this showing, all you have to do is cut a piece of this. Little piece. There, come on. Little piece of scrap. Not a very big piece. You can just kind of glue it over that. Okay, just like that. I'm not going to do that tonight because I don't know if I'll keep this bow in here. I just want to show you with the bow. Thank you, Darlene. Hey, Tina, how are you, girl? Did you get your wheat? Not very even. And what I do, guys, is I pick this. Okay, I'm going to pick this. I'm picking my zip tie. Okay, so now I got a little bow pick. Okay, we got this little bow pick going on here. Okay, and then all we have to do is stick it down into the side here. I think I'm going to trim it down just a hair. Thanks, Darlene. Okay, I'm just going to trim that down just a little bit. And I'll recap and just show y'all what we did here. I'll try to, dang it. Try to get this right in there. Okay. So we just got that. A little bit of a bow. I might trim that one down just a hair. Might have made my tails a little too long. That's alright, y'all. Or my loops. But I can always stick that down in there further. Oh, that's why I did. I didn't get it down in there all the way. I can't get it. There we go. Okay. So then you got a little bow in there. Just on the side. You got this coming around town. And guys, these are things that you can do. Oh, good. Awesome. I'm so glad you got it. That was one of my favorites too, girl. That was one of my favorites too. I love that one. I love that one. I even added different flowers to it before I sent it to you because I was like, oh, I found the bigger ones, so I had to add the bigger ones. So I was like, oh, I'm taking these out. I'm adding the bigger ones. Anyway, guys, so here's this project. A very simple design. Okay, you can use a lot of things you can use your scrap up on, and a good seller for craft shows. You can sell this for like 25 bucks, you know, 30 bucks, 40 bucks. Okay, but it's a front and center piece. Okay, and you got the lights that you can put in there in the snow. And like I said, I used a ball jar and some little bit of spray paint. Okay, and then we got our wine bottle. Thanks, Linda. Oh, thanks, Tina. Thanks, Dom. Thanks, Terry. And then we got our wine bottle bouquet. Whoop! Caught me a flower. I'm not sure about these things. Oh, man. I think I'm going to go with the other idea and add the... I think I might add the flower. I think I might take the other idea and add the flower to it. But anyway, so those are two little cheap projects that you could sell in your, and like I said, you don't sell the bottle of wine with it. You just sell the little bouquets, okay? And then you just add them on to your bottle of wine. You just have a bottle of wine or whatever you want to use to display your items, okay? And again, you can make them all different kinds of fun ways. You could add these to there. Excuse me. There's so many different fun things you can do with these guys. So check out Dawn's shop. She's got these in her shop. The not these jars or nothing. I made that. But she does have the wine. These wine things in her shop. Okay, so check that out. WREATH Decor by Dawn. I don't know if she put a link in here. But anywho. So anyway, Terry, Tina, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, everyone, so much. I didn't go over too bad tonight. So I'm gonna go sit down because my hip's killing me. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I hope you like these simple projects. If you haven't signed up for the master class is coming up. It's going to be a month long of some super big designs from us. This is where we go big or go home. A lot of these designs. Lori and I are doing another mannequin. So I've got a lot of cool designs coming up for that. So it's a free. If you're in the group, it's free. And all you gotta do is go and sign up for the group. I can't, Dawn, do you know what the group was? Okay, you got the email today. Good. Oh, thanks, Dawn. Yeah, I hope y'all got the email today and everything. Because that'll be a really fun. See, I'm already looking for other stuff to put in here. I gotta stop. Yeah, that'll be super fun. We got a lot of big designs. So check that out, share it and whatnot. And we'll be starting that October 13th. Thank you, Trace. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you. Oh, good, guys. We got some funness coming up. And I got some funness coming up as well. Next week I'm starting on Christmas. So look out. I'm finally starting on Christmas. So I got some great ideas for that too as well. So all right, guys, thank you so much. As always, laugh and live with a half full cup. When it's all black clouds, find the sun, and please have a blessed rest of the week. Thank y'all. Bye.